Good morning, fam, and happy Tuesday to you. This is Dr. Tommy Pringle coming to you again with another work week, inspirational and encouraging message for today. On yesterday, we talked about how Job was offered up a second time to Satan for testing because of his standing with God and God's understanding of Job's limitations, and how there were limitations and boundaries that were given to Satan not to surpass. He was allowed to do anything he wanted to Job's body, but he could not touch his life. We're going to continue forward in the book of Job, and we'll be coming out of chapter 2, lifting up verses 7 through 9, where they read, "So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and afflicted Job with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the crown of his head. Then Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes. His wife said to him, 'Are you still maintaining your integrity? Curse God and die.'" Here we see a second round of trials and tribulations in the form of physical ailment, in the form of sores, from the top of Job's head to the bottom of his feet. And one thing we must not fail to understand is when we are suffering or going through trials and tribulations or testing, is that we are not the only ones that are impacted by the pain and suffering, but it also affects and impacts those that we are connected to, whether in home or outside of the home. When it comes to family, those within our homes tend to feel it the most. And because of the relationships that we have in our home and the living conditions, our family tends to feel and see the pain that is being inflicted. When you think about the first trial, his wife lost children that she gave birth to. She also felt the pain of the loss of the possessions and finances. And now she is experiencing the love of her life going through physical pain and discomfort. And I'm sure because of the conditions that she has to care for him as well. And based off of her comments to Job, I can't help but think that she reached a breaking point. But this also shows how strong and mature her relationship was with the Lord compared to Job's. Not only was she tired of the affliction that she believed was being caused by God himself, but she was tired of seeing him suffer. And one can't help but think as well that she was probably beyond upset at the Lord after observing Job's devotion to God just to experience this level of pain and suffering. As a reminder, children of God, the Lord tells us that in this life, we will have some sufferings and trials and tribulations, but we are to be of good cheer. Jesus Christ went through trials, pains, and suffering himself. And who are we to think that we can avoid it and be better than he is? Allow that to resonate in your spirit today as the Lord continues to shape and mold you into the Christian leader that he called you to be. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be blessed this week.